Okay, so I'm sitting out here on my back porch slash patio, and I thought I need to finish Julius Caesar with you sophomores because there was hardly anything left of the play when I cut off today. So I'm just going off of memory. But after Titinius has come back up from the mountain, sorry, my dog is being awful. I'm trying to keep her off of me. He comes back and he sees that Cassius is dead, and he realizes automatically how it must have looked for him being down below and everyone, celebrating with him. And he realizes maybe I should have given a thumbs up or something like that to Cassius, so he would have known that I was okay and it was not the enemy. So Titinius feels guilty, and of course, in true Shakespearean fashion, since he feels so guilty, what does he do? He commits suicide, which is crazy, but again, we've kind of talked about that at this time and how it was in Rome, and then especially, just the way William Shakespeare wrote and how he leaned toward tragedy in all his writings. So Titinius is killed, and then we go on to another part of the battlefield, which has Brutus. Okay, and Brutus has his army, and he can see from where he is. He can see Titinius, and he can see Cassius, and he can tell that they've been slain. I mean, he doesn't know who slayed them or what's happened, but obviously now he's feeling an overwhelming sense of just, what's the word? Not betrayal, but it's not a good omen. So he feels like they're already going to be defeated. So their part of their army have been kind of holed up into this cave, and they can hear Mark Antony and Octavius's army coming. And so he knows that they are about to perish. So instead of getting his army and surrendering or going to fight back, he does the same thing that Cassius has done, and he's done the same thing that Titinius has done, and he believes the best way out is to kill himself. However, he doesn't want to do the deed himself, so he asks many of his men that are there still with him to do it. And many of the men are trying to escape, and only one man says that he'll do it, so he actually holds the sword while Brutus runs into it, which I'm going to let you read and find out which one that is that does that. And so now Brutus has perished. Well, when Brutus dies, that's almost the exact same time when Mark Antony and Octavius and their men come down, and when they were actually going to overtake Brutus's army, and instead they do get some of the men captured as hostages, but then they see Brutus lying there. And really important, the very last line of the play is, I believe it's Mark Antony says, there lies one of the greatest Romans of all, something along those lines. And there's a reason why he says that about Brutus. And I want you guys to think about why that would be, okay? Because remember, we've talked in class about what type of guy Brutus was and then what type of guy Cassius was. So I want you to think about why that's the last line of the play and why Brutus is described that way, okay? And that's it for now. I'll see you guys later.